put it right past the diving first baseman.
Standing in, Kevin Pillar, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one.
Oh, why did it say it stopped?
And this is going to be a foul ball. On its way, the 0-1 pitch.
Yeah, it's just on a quadratic.
Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Set to deliver on 0-2. Here it comes. And this is pulled fouled as he was way out in front there. Another 0-2 home. Just a touch outside. 1-2.
Backdoor breaking ball just missed right there. It's such an effective pitch if you can hit the corner with it, but no dice this time.
Misses. Ball 2. He's set. Here's the 2-2. And now here's a ball hit pretty well out toward right center field. On the move is Trumbo. And that's the first out of the inning. With that, let's take a look at the Blue Jays starting lineup. HR, how do they send their fan base home happy here today?
Well, clearly it didn't start the way they wanted it to.
A high strike there, and it's 1-1. A couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. Tough one to lay off, called a strike.
Look, Matt, this guy's got a great sinker. Here's the key. He's got a runner on first base. This is where you get that ground ball double play. Make him chase that hard sinker and hit it into the dirt and turn one over for you.
Swing and a miss on the fastball that time. Out number 2. Stepping into the box, Steve Pearce. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. And he swings on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. Well, they'll run this one in on him, and he can't connect, so he finds himself down 1-2 now.
Wow.
Cecil's ready. Here's the 1-2. Now a fastball
Tagging
as he just
from
reared up and
third
let
to
that
home.
one fly, and the
Like an
inning
arch
is
stand.
over. So no runs on a hit here, no errors, one man left on.
Made like a
Singer, 6'1" right-hander, will be the one to get the call from the bullpen here. Oh, and there's a drive to deep left center. You can pretty much forget about this one. This is way out of here.
Wow, that's a tough one. Certainly not the way you want to start your day as a relief pitcher giving up a home run.
First baseman number
Edwin Encarnacion now. Hard on the ground towards short.
Justin here, first hit.
On to first, so a good bounce back pitch there as he gets the ground ball for the first out.
Time now for a look at the majestic defensive alignment for the Blue Jays. In this day and age with analytics and the shift applied all over the field, this team is old school. They may be a dinosaur. They don't shift as much as everybody else. They
No,
play
it helps me
station
from his contest.
standard baseball.
Trying to pick things up where he left off.
Yadier
Yadier Molina.
rookie
He
too
went
once he
deep
gets
in his
the chance
first
to
at-bat, and we'll see what he's got in store for us here. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is
This is the
retired.
first game I've played on the veteran in a long
Here's the third baseman, Josh Donaldson. He starts the inning, and Dan, they're down 6 in the early going, so what do they need to do to claw back into this thing?
Well, first of all, Matt, I think they need to start to get some base runners. It's hard to be patient when you're down by 6, but base runners are the key to getting back into this one.
Under it now is Trumbo, and the converted infielder has it for the first out.
Okay, here's the defense for the away team, brought to you by Majestic. And behind the plate, Yadi Molina. See all that gold? He's wearing it for a reason. He can frame it, he can catch it, he can call the game. He's got great footwork to make the throw.
You like my
You better be
jumping
careful if you lead off
Yeah.
first base. He'll stray down there and drill you. He'll get you. He will. I'm
I
telling
always
you.
do
He'll
that
pick
shit
you
when
off.
it's a high ball.
Davis on the move. He's got it. A nice play there. 2 away. Now at the plate, Ezekiel Carrera will try to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the second. Fastball too high to start him out here, 1-0. Now a fastball for a false strike. It's 1-1.
Pretty adamant
You got
about
a lefty.
working him inside right now.
Yeah,
Back-to-back
finally.
fastballs, and that
Nothing
one was
match
able
that.
to find the zone.
Cecil comes set. Here it is on a ball and
I
2
didn't realize the
strikes.
pitcher was
And he
left
gets under
there.
this one as the ball is skied into very shallow
gosh.
right. Encarnacion has got it, and the side is retired. So A nice daytime shot there from one of the many marinas here in Toronto as we're set to go in the third inning of this one. Into the windup and the pitch. First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Took a wave at one around the shins with no luck. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Boy, good cutting action to that pitch as that's the first out of the inning. Stepping in and ready for another shot, DJ LeMahieu. He singled his last time up. Line towards center field. Pilar is there. 2 gone.
The batter, number 28, third baseman.
Striding in once again, Nolan Arenado. He reached on a single in his first try. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. And now pitch on the way. Oh, and this just jumps off the bat here as this is to deep straightaway right field, and you can pretty much forget about this one. That is a long home run.
Bottom of the third, 0-0.
When that pitch was grooved right down Main Street, he couldn't believe it. He started salivating when he saw it, but stayed back enough to put a great swing on it.
Jose Bautista will get the call here.
Well, that's how I lost mine too. Like just throwing nothing but fastball, swinging at everything. Shit happens sometimes.
I'm not throwing nothing but
Hard
fastball.
liner
But I'm not
towards short.
taking the
Well,
time
this is right to
set
Tulowitzki
my
at short.
location.
Yeah, that's how I
perfect.
am
I'm
too.
just
I don't really think about it.
zooming it.
I throw some pitches.
Ken
and make it up
Giles,
a little bit,
a
but I don't really
6'2"
think about it.
right-hander, jogs in to take over on the mound. Russell
I always start with a
stands in as he
fastball when I'm
checks
playing
his
the
swing
game.
here for
Because
strike
I never
1.
swing.
That's a big fastball, obviously, and we're going
I'm
to see
yet to
this
have them
reliever
swing on
throw it
first
a lot.
base.
Takes a look at a slider that catches the inside
that-
corner. A
that dude
swing
just
and a
looked
miss on a
really
ball
stupid.
way out of the
Watch
zone, and there's one away. Darwin Barney will move into the on-deck circle now to try to get something started here with 1 gone in the inning. 1 out, nobody on. And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1. I had him guessing that time as he's barely able to foul it away. A ball and 2 strikes. Here it is. And here's a ball hit in the air. But no chance to run it down. It's a foul ball. Bases are empty. 1 man out. And that's high for a ball. It's 2-2.
Well, you talk about fighting. He's fouling balls off, fouling them off in a 1-2 count. He finally took a ball right there. I wonder if he feels more confident or he wants to keep swinging.
Ready now with the
2, 3,
payoff
4
pitch.
hitters coming up.
And he finally wins the battle as this is swung on and missed for the second out.
They change pitchers.
No problems for him on the mound since he's come out of the pen to start this
Slider
inning.
change
That's
pitcher.
back-to-back Ks, and he's making it look pretty easy. This has the makings of a good outing so far.
Trumbo has a read on it, makes the catch, and that's the ball game.
Well, that's a huge
Yeah, it
win.
is.
They came in here and said, hey, we're taking over, and that's exactly what they did. The
Nice
stronghold
contacted
is theirs.
hits, and they're just dying.
I'm just cracking haywire up over here, jumping around the outfield into fly balls.
Is that a W right there?
Yeah, it's a W.
Get out.
A 7-0 shutout final today.
Good job,
Jay
Oscar.
Happ lasted only an inning in the losing
Only a
effort.
slider.
So that'll just
I
about
just
do it.
need one
For
more
Harold
win
Reynolds,
with
Dan
breakout pitches
Plesac,
and I
and
get
our
that
entire
99
crew, I'm
down.
Matt
Final line
Vasgersian.
score.
This has been a pre.
You know who it is, or just random?
Yeah, I know who it is. I can tell you real quick if you want.
Why?
It'll be the same for you. It's
Is it a
same
current
for,
player?
same for everybody. I don't think so. Ooh, I got Dodger Stadium. That's nice. Stadiums can be worth a little bit of coins.
I got so many stadiums. It's not even funny.
Major league stadiums, because a lot of them are minor league stadiums. The major league stadiums can be worth about 1,000 coins.
I got Fenway Park.
Oh, nice. It's 91 overall. Jim Hunter, 1967.
Yeah, no clue.
I need one more win. I'll tell you his stats. I can't look at him until I get him. Conquered the AL Central. Let's see what you get for that. That mission is tally 275 plate appearances with players from the AL Central. That gives you an 86 overall, Alcides Escobar.
Yeah.
Well, it's not a great card, but you got to do it to get the other diamonds for completing all of them, you know. Because you get a 94 overall if you complete all 6. And if you complete all the ALs and all the NLs, you get a 93 overall for each. So at the end, you could have a 94 overall, 2 93s, and a couple 91s. One of them gives you a 91 CC Sabathia, which according to Dolph is a pretty nice card.
I actually have the thick yellow bar for the first time in forever. For the pitching meter.
Mm-hmm.
Of course, I gotta face Buster Posey for the last batter. Oh, I just hung a curveball and he didn't swing. Posey.
After I win this game on the stronghold, I'm going to capture the rest of the territories, and I'll just have 3 strongholds left.
Yeah, I just took San Francisco. They were sitting over there for too long. Couldn't let them sit there any longer.
Let me see your map. Oh, I got the pitcher I needed. All I got to do is win, and I get my diamond. Well, he has to get the win, so I got to score while he's in the game.
We are in downtown Toronto at Rogers Center, getting you set for this edition of Jay Happ gets the ball for the Blue Jays in this one. HR, what's the word on him?
Well, Matt, he's got 5 pitches, and I love the fact he mixes them well. And we'll just see if he's on today. That means he's throwing strikes with all of them, and he'll have a dominant game if he does so.
And the fastball hitting 93 on the gun. It's 1-1. Forecast high calls for 80 degrees, but we're at 76 here at opening pitch. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Pilar going back on it.
Oh.
He tracks it down. A nice running play, and there's one away. Time now to give you a look at the batting order for the visiting squad. What do they need to do to get a win on the road here today, Harold?
Tell you what, Matt, they got a great pitcher going, so it takes the pressure off the offense. You know you don't need 5 or 6 runs to win a game. You just scrape out a couple, and he's going to make it stand up. Well, that's good hitting. 0-0. You want that fastball right where you're looking at it. Just take it right back at him. Nice swing.
Edwin Encarnacion.
Most you can have is
Edwin Encarnacion now. Runner goes for second. Line drive to center field, but the catch is made on the line out there. Will they have a shot at doubling him off first?
Sometimes you try to move him, and it's like you want to move him now so you can attack him.
Stepping up now, Mark Trumbo. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. The 0-1 pitch. Swinging him. That's just behind a lively fastball. Now the 0-2 pitch. And he pulled the string a bit too sharply there on a curveball as it's down around the shoe tops.
You know, we'll see him work both sides of the plate with his curveball. Maybe not that far in, but he'll move that pitch around the zone to give it a different look.
Hit hard on the ground to second, and a sliding attempt at second, but he can't corral it, and that ought to be a base hit. So now they'll have runners on the corners with 2 away. So digging in now, Yadier Molina hoping to cash in here in the first inning. Runners at the corners, 2 away. First pitch coming, here it is. Hit sharply on the ground, and that'll get through into center field for a base hit. And they're going to take a 1-0 lead as the run comes across to score.
Oh, ground ball up the middle. That's going to score a run right there. That's a nice job of just staying up the middle, not trying to pull the ball or get out in front. Just stay up the middle, and it paid off.
Drilled on the ground to short. There to field it is Tulowitzki. On to second for the force out, and the side is retired. So Brett Cecil, a Maryland-born southpaw, will be doing the starting pitching in this one. What do you have for us on him, H?
Well, Matt, he's got 5 pitches, and I mean, they're all good. He throws them for strikes. He dominates. He mixes speeds up. I asked him one day, what's your best pitch? And he told me all 5.
0-2, here it is.
Hey, I can play
Line toward center field. And this is
line.
down in front of Gutierrez. It's a base hit. With that, the Jays put their leadoff man on to start the inning. Now at the plate, Kevin Pillar. He'll get to take his first cuts here. On the ground to the left side. That's going to be a base hit as well as it's through into left. And now the first 2 men are on as they look to get that early run back.
Looks like somebody had their breakfast in this day game. They help out with 2 back-to-back hits, and they're off and flying. The breakfast must be good. The breakfast of champions, that is.
Josh Donaldson is the batter now as he looks at a ball 1-0. And he watches a called strike as this one bears in on him. 1-1. Well, time to look at our umpires in this one. Behind the plate is Dave Lawrence.
Matt, the interesting thing about Lawrence, now I think the way he sets up is almost telling you what he's going to call. He'll call one side of the plate more than he will the other. Look at his setup. Maybe that'll help you out.
To 2-2 now.
God. I was so slow.
And a full count as that misses. It's 3-2 now.
I understand pitching carefully to this guy in the box, but the man
just
on
loaded
deck
the
doesn't
bases
represent
up
any
with no
relief either.
outs.
He's going to have to go after one of these guys.
Here's Steve Pearce now as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third.
This situation right here, 1-0 with the bases loaded, you got to stay patient. Just be specific and patient. Get your pitch, but make sure it's where you want it.
Up high, 2-1 now.
Somebody up. This is
right here, he's definitely.
He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. And he gets a piece here as this ball is fouled away. A couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. And they really bunch him up on that one as he swings and misses for the first out. Coming to the plate now, Kendrys Morales. And he'll be tasked with bringing home the potential tying and go-ahead runs, both of which are standing in scoring position.
Boy, if you're going to throw a pitch like that to this guy, you have to make sure it's up above the zone like that. He can't do a whole lot with that, but if it were a little lower, he can and will make you pay big time.
A swing and a miss at a ball down. Now a swing and he pops him up.
Got him.
And I believe,
Bases
yes,
loaded
the
with 2
umpire
outs.
signaling for the infield
Might
fly
get out
rule.
of this jam.
So our situation has the bases loaded.
Troy
2 men out.
Tulowitzki's up to
And
bat.
danger
Don't
now
jinx
is
me.
standing in as the fine shortstop, Troy Tulowitzki.
Strike 1.
And he lays off a
gonna
pitch
throw
here
this
that he probably
curveball.
shouldn't have.
Dummy.
0-1.
This is not a
Bases
good idea.
loaded, no
Oh, he
outs,
missed.
and they get 2
Let's go.
outs, and it looks like you're 1 out away from getting out of the whole inning.
Slider
You
on the
got to
head.
come up with a big 2-out hit here. You don't want to walk away with the bases loaded, no out situation, and not score.
After 2 breaking pitches, there's a pretty good chance right now you're probably going to get something right in the middle of the strike zone to swing
no,
at. So
no,
if you're looking for
Now, meanwhile, this ball's going to get through, and that's a base hit.
2 RBI
1 run is
single.
scored. And he is in there.
I'm not too worried about it. I'll score
Well, that's
another
what
run,
you
but
got
I
to
need
do
to
when you
win
fall
with this
behind
pitcher.
early in the first inning, down 1. They come back, they
I
get
gotta
2
try to
runs
lead the lead so I
immediately,
can
and they're
get the
right
lead
back
back
in
on
this
the
thing,
field.
put pressure
Yeah,
back on the
yeah,
other
yeah.
team.
Ezekiel Carrera is in with 2 away as he takes a ball 1-0.
Fuck you, Tulowitzki.
And that jammed him a bit there as it's fouled at the plate.
You can swing so early.
And he misses 2-1.
his pitch count is getting up
know.
there in the inning now.
So
He
you
needs
should
to get this
swing- if I
frame
swing
over with
just a
sooner
hair
than later. So
early, I just
forcing contact and getting the
Yeah.
defense involved is probably the best thing he can do.
2-2, here it is. Weekly hit towards first. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. So
we gotta
2
score 2
runs
runs so I can take
on
the
3
pitcher.
hits, no errors, and a couple of men left.
Leading off for Colorado, second baseman.
Now batting, DJ LeMahieu. He'll start things out in the top half of the second. And it's through for a base hit. They'll have the leadoff man aboard to start the inning.
Well, if you like offense, this is the game to watch. Second inning with the leadoff single.
Batting eighth.
They've already got 4
Third
hits so
baseman.
far
If I
in
get a
this
hit in
game.
Nolan,
The
then yeah,
offense
I've
is
got
clicking.
600 with him.
Here's Nolan Arenado. From the stretch, here's the pitch.
2-0.
There's a swing and a missile sent out to center field.
Nolan with
Ranging
a
back is
2-run
Pilar.
bomb. Let's
Gone!
go.
This is just one of those parks where the ball seems to jump off the bat a lot more during the day. This is the first one of the day, but we might see a few more before this one's over.
They swing at the first pitch. Fuck, so they didn't do that.
They usually don't.
Batting ninth,
In now, Brett Cecil.
Brett Cecil.
Well hit, but also well fouled into the seats and left.
We're going to leave Brett Cecil in. He's batting 1,000 for me. He's 1 for 1.
Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Another one
I like
fouled
that.
off, and he's quickly behind 0-2.
I actually hit a home run with one of my pitchers.
And certainly no offer in that one. It's 1-2.
That's really tough to do. on here.
2-1.
Looking for the
It was down
strikeout. Here's the 1-2.
Martinez hit a
And here's a
solo
ball
home
hit in
run
the
for
air.
me in the top of the
Travis
ninth inning.
backs up a bit, and he takes charge
On the
for
bottom
the
of
first
the
out.
ninth inning, 'cause I was-
All right, here's how the Jays line up defensively. Brought to you by Majestic.
Tied it
In this
2-2
day and age with
and
analytics and the
11th
shift
inning.
applied all over the field, this team is old school. They may be a dinosaur. They don't shift as much as everybody else. They play that stationed, standard baseball.
The windup and the 0-1. To short, hit hard. And now against his body, a jump throw. And a great athletic play to get him. Man, wow.
Left fielder.
Digging in to try it again. Chris Davis. He singled his last time up. Here comes the first pitch. Swing and a line drive. And this had home run distance, but it just does hook foul. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Squared that one up just a little late.
That's a nice pitch right there. He threw him a breaking ball, comes back with the fastball, and now he's late. Now he doesn't know how to adjust. He's kind of caught in between. You got him set up perfectly.
Oh, they
Chris
think they may
Davis
have
with the
gotten him
bomb.
again. This one's hit deep to left field. And
Whipping
for
the
the
ball right
second
now.
time in the
Yeah,
inning,
people.
the gopher ball will come back to bite him. It's a home run.
Well, this is something you don't see every day. It had the distance the second it left the bat. but it was anybody's guess whether it was going to be fair or foul. That is, until it clanked off the top of the foul pole. No question or controversy now. That's an impressive homer.
Carrera will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. So 2 home runs in the inning lead to 3 runs on the scoreboard.
Leading out for Toronto.
First pitch on its way. And this one's tapped foul at home plate. Takes a look down at the knees for a strike. Fouled back. Hard hit ball to second. LeMahieu's got it, and he's set down 1 away.
All right, here's how the visitors are lining up defensively, courtesy of Majestic. And behind the plate, Yadi Molina. See all that gold? He's wearing it for a reason. He can frame it, he can catch it, he can call the game. He's got great footwork to make the throws. You better be careful if you lead off first base. He'll stray down there and drill you. He'll get you. He will. I'm telling you. He'll pick you off.
Slider clocked in the mid-80s there. It's a ball and 2 strikes. A knuckle curve there, and he thought he had him, but it's 2-2. 1 out, nobody on. Look out. Don't want to hit him there. It's full 3-2.
Never fun to see a pitch come up and in, but obviously not being a fastball, he didn't mean anything by it.
And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now.
I'm up to 38 pitches with my
and
starter.
that'll bring up the speedy Devin Travis. Second at bat here, he reached via a single to lead off the home first.
I don't know what was going on with him in the first inning. He had a bad first inning. This looks like a totally different pitcher here.
And a great job to stick with it as he's able to make the play for the 3rd out. Back with Major League Baseball on the show as we welcome you back to Toronto and Rogers Center. Mike Bolsinger.
I've thrown 16 pitches. I've thrown 16 pitches in 2 innings.
Shoots this one to first. And boy, just get out of the way of that
16.
one. He'll be on base to start the inning. The throw into second. And he's safe.
You said it, Matty. That's 10 hits in this game between the 2 teams already. Got to tell you, as a pitcher, this is a little painful for me to watch.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Saws him off here as this ball's popped into the air. Pierce is there for it, and he hauls it in for the first out of the inning. And some action now in the Toronto bullpen as a right-hander starts to get loose. Hit pretty well out to deep left field. Morales going back. He gets there to put it away, but the runner tags and breaks for third. And the relay throw is right by him at third base. Here's the second baseman, DJ LeMahieu. He singled and scored in his first appearance in this one. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. But pulled in at the hot corner, and that ends the inning. So no runs here on a base hit, no errors, and 1 man.
Leading off for the Jays,
Ken Giles, a 6'2" right-hander, jogs in to take over on the mound. Now a swing and a ball pop high in the air over toward foul ground. And this will not be caught. It's a foul ball.
That's a big fastball, obviously, and we're going to see this reliever throw it a lot.
Ready on 0-2. Just a touch outside. 1-2.
Well, I like the pitch idea. It looked like he tried to get in the chase right there, making him think that ball's over the plate and runs away. But he laid off it. I don't know how, but he did.
So it was a strikeout swinging. Kevin Pillar is retired for the first out here in the bottom half of the 3rd.
That one missed, but if it's a strike, I don't know how you get the barrel of that pitch. You have to really be sitting on it to hit a fastball coming in that hard on the inside part of the plate.
And he's in front of a tight little slider that time. Oh, not cheated on that one. It's 2-2. And you can tell he wanted to hold off, but he swings through the inside pitch anyway, and he becomes out number 2. Steve Pearce is in with 2 away here as this one swung on and missed for the first strike. Oh, and this at-bat is quickly moving from bad to worse. It's 0-2 now. Swing and a little tapper.
This is just great pitching. They start him off with the slider to get the strike, and then
swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over.
Well, that's a huge win. They came in here and said, hey, we're taking over, and that's exactly what they did. The stronghold is theirs.
Medic
Our
up to
final line score.
48, I think. My support and assault are both 50 already. And then my scout would be the next.
Everything's 50 besides scout far as like infantry goes. Scout like. My lowest is support, which is like 32, and the rest are 49. So scout's already 50 for me. Well, of course it is to you. Not really.
I just got through a 3-inning game on rookie throwing 25 pitches.
Nice.
Oh wait, it's not over. Nope, 26 pitches, game over.
I'm going into my last turn on Conquest. It's going to take me 45 turns to beat this one.
45 what?
45 turns. To beat them out. And I'm going into my last turn. I have every territory. All I got to do is capture 3 strongholds.
I think I'm
1
at
Boston
the
and 2
mid-30s
Toronto.
for turns just because of Arizona just going ham at the beginning.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm at turn 35.
Damn, so everybody in our top 100 player wars. I'm surprised. Yep. Damn, everybody's PlayStation.
I'm about to play some Rocket League after I get done with this attack phase.
Dude, they want your drone so bad.
This is my last turn.
I'm about to split the United States in half, right up St. Louis.
Uh-oh. We got a problem. I got to play on veteran.
Oh no.
I don't want to play on veteran. I got to play, let's see. I got to play one of them on veteran. I can play the other 2 on rookie. But I got to play that
Watch this fucking kill cam. Firing because it was almost over. That's so stupid. No way.
Almost done the smother of Arizona. Toronto's got ham on the East Coast while I'm going ham on the West.
Yeah, it's been quite a job to get them taken out. Played them so many times. Oh, I forgot to go get my diamond pitcher. Fuck. Yeah, wait till after this game now.
MLB The Show's coverage of Major League Baseball is on the air. We expect a good battle out of this conquest matchup between the Republicans and the Red Sox. Colorado attempts to add another stronghold. Next. This is hit down the right field line, but it's going to get out of play for strike one. Oh, and this is hit high and deep out to left. And it bangs off the monster. He'll get it into second. But it won't be in time, and it's a leadoff double.
Well, looks like they were determined to be aggressive early, and it almost results in a home run in the first at-bat of the game, but he'll settle for a double and hope the number 2 man can pick him up.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Lined back over second. That's in there. Base hit. Gutierrez rounds the corner and is headed home. And not in time as the run scores.
Well, he comes up with a big RBI hit right there and puts them ahead in this ball game. If they can keep a lead, get to that bullpen, they got a shot to win this game.
Edwin Encarnacion.
Edwin Encarnacion now. As he'll chase one up around the letters here for strike one.
Now that is power. You want to challenge me? I'm giving him a big swing. That was the big swing right there. I loved it.
Nobody out, runner on first.
Went from 139 to 100.
Hit high and deep out to left field. Not quite out of here. It's off the out-of-town scoreboard. Runner takes the turn at second on his way to third. And he will make it back to second and be content with holding on there.
Right fielder, Mark Trumbo.
Here's Mark Trumbo now. Swing and a drive to right. There it goes. And gone right down the line the other way. Wow.
Yeah, these guys came into this game with a plan. They've executed it really well at this. They've been very aggressive, and that aggressiveness has put them up by 4 early on. What a great start.
Line towards center field. Bradley is right there, one down.
Batting sixth.
And that brings in the power-hitting shortstop Trevor Story. First delivery to him on the way. Just a tick behind for a strike. Time for a look at our umpires in this one. Behind the plate is James Kingsley.
Well, Kingsley's a consistent and fair umpire, Matt. Sometimes he might give a little on the corners, but it doesn't ever seem to impact the game too much.
Slow curveball like a balloon, and he couldn't hold back. It's strike two. And a fastball swung on and missed as he just reared back there. 2 away. Here's the second baseman, DJ LeMahieu.
Second baseman, DJ LeMahieu.
Reaches down and hits this one on the ground to short. Bogaerts has it. Throw in time for the third out, but it certainly took a while as the inning is. Into the box now is Dustin Pedroia as he'll lead off the home half of inning number 1.
Every single one of these.
Second baseman.
And here's a fastball called for strike one.
Every single.
The 0-1 delivery.
No, he doesn't.
And this one's chopped foul right at home plate.
That'd be pretty ridiculous.
Oh, and he's caught looking at a beautiful curveball there as that buckled him for the first out of the inning.
So I guess it'd be a good way to build your card.
Here's Xander Bogaerts now.
Xander
Lays off 1-0.
Counts 1-0.
The windup and the 1-0 pitch. And the slider just stayed north of the strike zone that time. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And that's over. 2-1.
That was a good 2-0 slider right there. Now you're still sitting 2-1. I'd continue to look for that fastball, but that was a nice slider right there.
Davis is under it, and he brings it in for the second out of the inning.
Batting third, right fielder.
Here's Mookie Betts. No one aboard for him, and 2 gone here in the first. Skied into straightaway right. On the move is Trumbo. He makes the play. A great catch on the run to retire the side.
Yep, Nolan Arenado.
Leading off for Colorado, third baseman, Nolan Arenado.
And he just gets a piece there as this is chopped foul.
Oh, here we go.
This is skied into short left center. Young is there. He's got it one away.
Okay, let's take a look at the defense for the Boston Red Sox, brought to you by Majestic. I'm looking at Hanley Ramirez. They thought he was going to be a project, and what he's done is become a pretty good defensive first baseman.
Jose Bautista.
And he just misses with a curveball.
Backdoor breaking ball just missed right there. It's such an effective pitch if you can hit the corner with it, but no dice this time.
One out, nobody on.
I don't know, man.
There's a swing and a missile sent out to center field. Out of here. A solo shot, and they add another.
When that pitch was grooved right down Main Street, he couldn't believe it. He started salivating when he saw it, but stayed back enough to put a great swing on it.
And now the Red Sox will get a left-hander up and throwing in the bullpen. Franklin Gutierrez comes on with one away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. He doubled to open up the ball game. Here's the 1-0. Line drive to center field. That's in another base hit. He's 2 for 2.
Look at my rank stats.
Well, back-to-back line drives. They're hitting the ball hard. I'll tell you what, this is a little gut check right now for the pitcher.
Chris Davis.
Here comes the Red Sox manager up out of the dugout on his way to the mound. And it would appear he's seen enough of his starter this afternoon. Here's Chris Davis now. Pitch swung on and missed the throw. Not in time as he steals second. One out and a runner on second base.
Rocket League. I'm about to get on.
Hard liner toward short. That gets down. He's got himself a base hit. Gutierrez is on his way home. And the run is in to score from second. And he is in there.
Well, we've already had some hard-hit balls in the first 2 innings here. And here's another one. Absolutely jumped off his bat and into the outfield, bringing another run home here in the early going.
From the belt, the pitch. Edwin Encarnacion is in now as he watches a pitch for ball one. Has a look, now the pitch. Oh, and a big swing by Encarnacion as this is sent out to deep left field. Gone over the monster and out onto Lansdowne Street.
Yeah, that's what you call a dream scenario or an absolute nightmare, depending on your viewpoint. A power pitcher on the bump and a power hitter at the plate. A plus B equals C.
Oh, there it goes. In the air to left center, and you can forget about this one. Back-to-back home runs.
Well, sometimes runs come in bunches, and that's definitely the case in this inning. That's 3, count them, 3 home runs in this frame alone. 4 for the game. Did someone throw a home run derby they didn't tell me about? Sure looks that way.
And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit.
So much for that taking the first pitch. Man, they are aggressive. You've seen them score several runs early in the game. I attribute that to the aggressive hitting.
And some action now in the Boston bullpen as a right-hander's up and throwing. Into the box now, Trevor Story. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Betts looking up. Gone into the home bullpen for a home run.
Well, balls are flying out of here faster than they can throw them across the plate, it seems. That's 4 home runs in this inning alone. It's times like this when pitchers wonder if maybe they've chosen the wrong profession. Their pitching coaches start wondering too.
Hit the other way out toward right field. Betts is underneath this one, and that's out number 2.
The batter, number 28.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Nolan Arenado. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Sends that one out of play for strike one. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. 1-1.
There's that tight slider right there. Just missed getting under the hands. That's a good pitch. I like that pitch. But if you don't get it where you want it, it could be a dangerous pitch to throw.
And this one runs a little too far in. Ball two.
Well, I think he just kind of lost focus on the mound right there. It's clearly not
Y'all
going
Rocket
his
League
way, and
too?
he's thinking more about that than the task at hand. And right now he needs to think about this hitter.
Back up the middle. And that's through for a hit. And that'll extend the inning and give Jose Bautista a chance as well.
Well, that's a big hit right there. So
right
often
fielder, number
overlooked.
19.
But what it does, even if he doesn't get a hit here, the pitcher that is, now the pitcher's not leading off the next inning. You get the pitcher to the plate right now.
And that is down, as that could be two bases. And this will kick up against the wall near the Red Sox bullpen. Arenado rounds third and is digging for the plate. And they're not going to get him as he's in there to score.
Man, that swing looked like self-defense than a real quality swing. But, hey, he muscled it out there, and it was enough to get him safely to second. Those are the kind of hits that will drive you nuts as a pitcher.
Here's Franklin Gutierrez. Back to him, and that's off his leg. Great support from his infield, though, as that's the third out. Weird way to end the inning. Big inning for him, though, as they bat around and score 8 times to open up this lead even further. Ken Giles, a 6'2" right-hander, jogs in to take over on the mound. Here's the left fielder, Hanley Ramirez. He leads off this half inning in what they hope will be a rebuttal to all those runs they just gave up.
Well, Matt, I think mentally they need to get 1 or 2 of these runs back right here. Just getting on the board after getting socked in the mouth by the opposing team can lift the team up a bit. We'll see if they can string something together.
Good plate discipline to lay off the slider that time, and he draws even a 2-2. Now a ball lifted high in the air towards shallow right center field. And he'll settle under it, but he can't hold on to it. Oh, boy. And he'll pull into second here with nobody out. So problems out there in right field as this is going to wind up going as an E9. As a look, now the pitch. Jackie Bradley Jr. is at the plate here as he quickly finds himself down a strike. It's 0-1. And he makes good contact there, but this is going to find the stands foul down the right field line. And another foul ball. No one out with a runner at second. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the first out. Here's Chris Young.
Batting 6. Left fielder.
Hit hard to third. Arenado has it. And boy, just about overshot his man at first, but he's able to keep a foot on the bag over there, and that's out number 2.
Batting 7.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Swing and a flare hit toward right. Trumbo has a play, and that retires the side. So no runs on no hits. 1 error in the inning, but a man left stranded. We'll go now to the top of the third. Colorado leads this one 12-0.
Mega Cool's doing a speed run too.
Welcome back to Fenway Park as we continue our coverage of Major League Baseball on the show.
Left fielder.
Chris hit a home run that bounced off the top of the wall.
Here comes the first pitch. Shot toward second, but Pedroia there to pull it in, and that's the first out.
Behind.
Edwin Encarnacion now. He's off to a fast start in this one. 2 for 2, including a home run. First pitch on its way. Here's a swing and a high pop-up. Ramirez is there for it. And he makes the catch for the second out. Here's Mark Trumbo now. 2 home runs in 2 at-bats so far, and looking to add to that here. From the stretch, here's the pitch. A swing and a high drive to right center field. Betts going back at the track, but he can't get to this one. It's off the wall. Around second now and headed for third. And he is into third base with a triple. His 3rd hit this afternoon.
Wow, you think they'd learned their lesson and would pitch around this guy. That's his 3rd extra base hit of the game. This one a triple, and he can seemingly do nothing wrong.
Here's the catcher, Yadier Molina. Hit in the air to right field. Betts on the run. He's there to make the play, and that'll retire the side. Into the box now, Sandy Leon. He'll lead things off against Giles as they're down to their final 3 outs in this ball game. Fastball called for strike 2. The 0-2 pitch. Swing and a miss, and that'll get a groan from the home supporters here. 1 away. Andrew Benintendi will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here. Good swing, just got to try and straighten that one out.
Well, it's clearly on that fastball. He hit that one hard. He just could not keep it fair.
Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. And that is swung on and missed, and things are starting to look bleak here for the home 9. There are 2 away now.
The second baseman, number 15.
Dustin Pedroia is at the plate now, and he takes a cold strike.
Oh, man, he's got a chance to strike out the side on 9 pitches. 7 down, 2 to go.
Davis is there to make the catch, and with that, the ball game is over. Every game has its offensive stars, and in this one, he arguably shined the brightest. He's our top player of the game.
Well, he blasted a couple of balls over the wall in this one, really put the guys on his back and carried him to the victory.
He was on the stairs. He immediately just looked up and gone. It's Jackal. Jackal has some sort of spidey sense. Jackal's on top floor, by the way. Yeah, you're standing right there. Right? Got glass in main lobby. IQ is there too.
Oh, well, fuck off. I'm way too far away to actually secure it. I think we were beating Jackal faster that he turned on his,
And that's hot potato. Not kitchen. Didn't see nothing.
Got my first diamond, Osprey.
Yeah, I've heard of Catfish Hunter.
Yeah, me too. I like his stamina, 96.
He's in the tree. Oh, wait, who the fuck was shooting you there?
Nice. How come I couldn't? There wasn't a need or anything. Ooh.
What? Fucking Skillbeard just raped his ass. Skillbeard. That's 2 games in a row I haven't died yet. We need to keep this team. Glass could die.
Downtown Toronto and the Rogers Center, the home of this edition of Baseball on the Show. Today we bring you Conquest baseball action between the Republicans and the Blue Jays. Colorado will look to grow their empire. Coming up next, Franklin Gutierrez is in to start things out as he swings and misses at that one at strike 1. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Swing and a ball lifted in the air toward the line and right. Carrera on the run. And that's the first out of the inning. And with that, here's a look at the visitors' starting lineup. What do they need to do to get a win on the road here today, Harold?
Well, Matt, they got a great pitcher on the mound, so to me, my philosophy changes when I know he's throwing. I only need a couple runs. So I get that leadoff guy on, I may move him up and drive in a run every time I get an opportunity. And then it just relaxes him on the mound as well, knowing he's got a couple runs early and let him do his thing.
Should be a picture-perfect afternoon for baseball. 78 degrees at first pitch. Tries to shave the corner with that pitch, but it's 1-1. Now time to look at our umpires in this one. Behind the plate is Dave Lawrence.
Now, Matt, Dave Lawrence is going to remind you a lot of James Kingsley. He comes from that old school of you hit your spots, he's going to call it. He has a tendency to call one side of the plate a little bit more than the other. Man, he's got a good fastball. He showed it off right there. He blew it right by him.
Lined back over second, and that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit.
Wow, that was a crazy at bat. He swung at every pitch out of the zone. He finally got a pitch in the zone and drilled it for a hit. Sometimes it's better to swing than to take.
Edwin Encarnacion now. Oh, and this just jumps off the bat here as this is to deep straightaway right field, and you can pretty much forget about this one. That is a long home run.
I know I get big money for my expert analysis, but this is pretty simple. If you put a fastball up in the zone, over the heart of the plate, this guy's going to turn it around in a heartbeat. This one was no shocker.
Here's Mark Trumbo now. He'll go after a curveball out of the zone to start the at-bat. It's 0-1.
Well, that's not a good pitch for him to hit. Look, this fella's got so much power, but you got to bring the pitch into the zone. Chasing that one there, right there, I'd go back and throw it to him again.
Hit hard back up the middle, and that'll get on past Tulowitzki. It's a base hit.
You got to be frustrated as the pitcher. You throw one out of the zone, you get in the chase, and then you leave one inside the zone, which you really probably weren't trying to do.
Yadier Molina.
Here's the catcher, Yadier Molina, and there he goes towards second. Softly hit out towards short. Over to the first baseman, Pierce, and there are 2 gone now. And that brings in the power-hitting shortstop, Trevor Story. Another first-inning RBI opportunity for him here. Oh, they think they may have gotten him again. This one's hit deep to left field, and for the second time in the inning, the gopher ball will come back to bite him. It's a home run. Here's the second baseman, DJ LeMahieu. As the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike one.
Well, he's struggling. The team's doing well. What's he do? He goes up there and swings the ball out of the zone. I want to be in the action, too. That's what he's thinking with that swing.
Carrera on the run. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side.
No, it's not. What a fool.
And that'll bring up the speedy Devin Travis. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Lifted in the air to center. Gutierrez has it in his tracks. One away.
Batting second.
Coming to the plate now, Kevin Pillar. He'll get to take his first cuts here. And he pours this one in at the letters, 0-1. Bases are empty, one man out. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike two. And he gets a piece of it here, but it's chopped foul. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive.
Oh, he might have got away with one. Two-strike breaking ball that ended up being in the zone. I think he probably wanted that out of the zone, but fortunately, he just fouled it off. Well, that's three foul balls in a row. He's definitely battling up there.
Oh, watch. He's peeking that top bathroom window.
Lined into left field, a base hit.
Well, he saw everything in the kitchen sink. He fouled off a bunch of pitches and then was able to get the pitch he wanted and get a base hit.
Donaldson.
Good swing. Just got to try and straighten that one out.
What window is she in?
And there's one well above the zone for a ball.
Boy, if you're going to throw a pitch like that to this guy, you have to make sure it's up above the zone like that. He can't do a whole lot.
And the throw is in time to get him to retire the side. Here's Nolan Arenado. He'll start things out in the top half of the second.
Sort of. It's not fully open.
Nolan Arenado.
Here's Arenado with a drive. Well hit to left and deep. Out of here. A solo shot, and they add another.
Well, when you groove the first pitch a strike, these hitters are going to make you pay. Something tells me I don't have to tell the guy on the mound that anymore. That hurts.
And some action now in the Toronto bullpen as a right-hander starts to get loose. In now, Jack Morris. And he puts it on the ground to second. On to first, so a good bounce-back pitch there as he gets the ground ball for the first out.
Center fielder number
All right, here's how the Jays line up defensively. Brought to you by Majestic. And I'm looking at Russell Martin behind the plate. A lot of teams win when he's behind the plate catching. He knows how to put down the right fingers. And on top of that, he can catch a throw.
Swung on and hit pretty well out to deep left field. Out of here. A solo shot, and they add another.
When that pitch was grooved right down Main Street, he couldn't believe it. He started salivating when he saw it, but stayed back enough to put a great swing on it.
Chris Davis will stand in for a second time here as he swings and misses there. It's 0-1. The 0-1 pitch. Now a bunt attempt here. Pierce takes it in, and he'll step on first himself for the out.
Now batting, first baseman.
Riding in once again, Edwin Encarnacion. He went deep in his first at-bat. We'll see what he's got in store for us here. Now here's a swing and a high pop-up, drifting into shallow right field. Travis will put this one away, and the side is retired. So 2 runs come across here, both coming via the solo home run. Here's Steve Pierce now. He starts the inning, and Dan, they're down 6 in the early going. So what do they need to do to claw back into this thing?
Well, first of all, Matt, I think they need to start to get some base runners. It's hard to be patient when you're down by 6, but base runners are the key to getting back into this one.
High in the air out to center field. Gutierrez has it in his tracks. But it's the right fielder that gets there to make the catch. And that's the first out of the inning.
All right, here's how the visitors are lining up defensively, courtesy of Majestic. And behind the plate, Yadi Molina. See all that gold? He's wearing it for a reason. He can frame it, catch it, call the game. He's got great footwork to make the throws. You better be careful if you lead off first base. He'll stray down there and drill you. He'll get you. He will, I'm telling you. He'll pick you off.
And they'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2. And he struck him out.
Yeah, we got all three of us.
Digging in, Troy Tulowitzki. They'll try to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the second. Skied into straightaway right. Trumbo has a read on it, and the inning is over. Pretty painless half of the inning all. Back here in Toronto for the start of the third in this one, as you get a look at the famous CN Tower there in the distance. Mike Bolsinger, the 6'1" right-hander, will be the one to get the call from the bullpen here. Hard on the ground toward short. Up with it now is Tulowitzki. Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the third.
The batter, number 4.
Digging in to try it again, Yadier Molina. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. First pitch cutter that's by him for strike 1.
Next to us.
The 0-1.
I thought I missed
Pitch
that.
swung on and hit in the air. On the move is Pilar. But he won't have a play. This is down and into the gap. And he'll pull into second with 1 away.
Wow, throw a tent over it and bring out the crowd. Looked like a 3-ring circus out there. One outfielder mistimes his jump and the ball gets past him. His buddy has to back him up and get the ball in. A good thing, too. Otherwise, it could have been a triple or even an inside the Parker.
Catch made out there in center field as the runner will tag from second. The tag at third. At the plate, Ezekiel Carrera. He'll try and do what he can to work toward cutting into this big deficit. 1 away.
Batting 8.
In now, Russell Martin.
Russell Martin.
A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0.
That's an interesting pitch right there. Let's see if that throws him off a little bit. He's been on a pretty good roll. He can't let it upset him. Just get back in the groove right here.
Lined hard toward right center. And that is into the alley. Should be extra bases for Martin. Martin around second, heading for third. And he's going to make it easily. It's a stand-up triple.
Here's another look at it right here as he drives it right between the 2 outfielders, heading towards the right center field. He was flying out of the box, so I think he was thinking triple all the way. By the time they get it back in, he's safely into third.
A little bit off the outside. It's 1-2.
That's some good hitting right there. Great eyes. I mean, to recognize that and lay off it right now, that was nice.
1 out and a runner on third. And another foul ball. Just staying alive, putting together a really good at-bat here. Ready to deliver the 1-2. Sliders strike 3 called, and that's a pitcher's pitch right there. 2 gone. Well hit, but also well fouled into the seats and left. Men on third with 2 down. And he misses with it. 1-1. Oh, and here's a fastball right down the middle of the plate that swung on and hit out to deep left field. And this one's not coming back. This is a long home run. Into the box, Kevin Pilar. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. A base hit in his first trip. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. But that'll hit off the wall in left center. Around first, digging for 2. And he is into second with a 2-out double.
Well, when you serve up pitches like that, Matty, you know these.
Baseman number 20, Josh Donaldson.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Josh Donaldson is in for the second time here as he looks at a ball high, 1-0. And that's swung on and fouled straight back. Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. Line towards center field. That's in there. Base hit. Pilar rounds the corner and is headed home. And the run is in to score from second. It's now a 6-3 contest.
Well, that ball right there, Matt, he hit it hard. We saw it. He smoked.
Here comes the manager out of the first base dugout heading for the mound. And it would appear he's seen enough of his starter this afternoon. Ken Giles takes over here with a runner at first and 2 gone in the inning. Steve Pearce will stand in for the second time now as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2.
He certainly hasn't been the aggressor in this at bat. 2 straight takes, so now we'll see if he can change his approach and battle up.
Oh, and he misses it.
That's a nice job of staying alive. A 2-strike breaking ball just out of the zone. He was able to put enough on it to get another pitch.
Tried to get him to go after one below the knees, but it's 1-2.
On 0-2, you'll sometimes get a guy to chase a fastball out of the zone away or up, but when it's way down like that, it's much easier to lay off because...
Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over.
Well, another territory conquered, and now they've only got 2 remaining before they can complete the entire map. These guys are...
Wasn't sure if you were coming up or not.
Now look who found it too.